How amazing is this little tank top? It is so beautiful and is perfect for work or the weekend. It is this gorgeous blousey material, black background with all of these wildflowers all over it. We have a double bow and both of them are functional, so you can tie it up or open it up for a little pop of more skin. I love that pop of hot pink. We have the nice wide strap, so you are not going to have to worry about any bra strap showing. Beautiful, relaxed fit. This top doesn't have very much stretch to it, but I do feel like it does run relaxed. I'm in the 2X and I have plenty of wiggle room in it. Love the coverage. Tons of coverage in the back. This is gorgeous. It's going to be perfect with jeans or with even a blazer for work.
Tender-headed people get to watch me brush my hair. I just went ahead and hit the live.
Oh no!
So I could see what the deal is going on because we were having some technical difficulty.
Michelle was singing, "Where is my hairbrush?"
Yes. So,
anybody remember the VeggieTales song?
Yeah, a little bit of a hot mess. Everything was working so well, and I was like, "Why are we not showing?" And it's because I didn't add myself to the stage. I don't know. I unclicked something, but can we just get a bless my heart? And we had to find a hairbrush because I had to take a shower. I was feeling gross after playing with chickens and picking beans and all that. So I accidentally posted to my wrong Instagram account this morning. Posted my silly chicken song.
So where are the baby chickens?
They're in the shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And get too hot for them anymore?
I set them up with the fan.
Oh, okay.
I try to take them out during the day and put them in the shade.
Gotcha.
They like that more. And when I try to bring them in, unless it's getting dark, they're defiant, and I'm chasing them.
You give them out sometimes.
Yeah, they run around in circles, and it's like they have a plan. They're so bad. But anyway, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed my chicken song. Sorry, we experienced a little bit of technical difficulty, but
and a bless her heart moment.
Bless my heart moment. So we hope everybody's having a magical Tuesday. Welcome to Ruby Idol. We offer free shipping on all purchases, and we're using new software. It went really well last week, but I'm trying to improve the stream quality because it looked like when the AI made videos, it looked a little fuzzy. So, yeah.
Here we are.
Hey, Michelle. Yeah, do you think we're twinning? You can't see my whole body.
But, isn't that cool?
But do you think I'm twinning with Greta?
We have a surprise. If you'll notice, the necklines are different.
Can you see my neckline? All right, so a couple announcements. There are going to be some items put on sale for the 4th of July. And we also, yeah. And Greta and I are taking off the next 2 Tuesdays because we need a summer break. We've been working. And, you know, rest is important. So we're going to have our little teacher summer break. And I guess we're going somewhere magical to eat some pizza in Pensacola.
Yeah. Magical pizza trip. Road trip for good pizza.
Yeah. So
sounds good to me.
Hate that I had a stinking blip up in my start there, but I'm gonna go ahead and share our collection. So since I'm doing this differently, we're no longer doing comments sold or video or any of that. They were charging way too much and things were always breaking. Tonight was just a user error. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So apparently I just have insomnia, Greta calls it. And I just can't stay asleep. It's kind of annoying. So anyway, yeah. So
we're streaming. Where are we streaming?
We are streaming to the Facebook.
To the Facebook?
And to the YouTube.
On Facebook. I'll tell Lori because she was.
Yeah, we're on the Facebook page. So she can jump on there. And oh, I hate that we're black screened for a while. Should I even share this? We'll make up for it. Greta will have some jokes or something.
Okay. Well,
I hope you're preparing. So last week Greta was the sleepy bear, and this week it's Michelle. I don't even have my shoes on. Anybody do anything awesome for the summer yet? I'm enjoying my staycation. I've done all kinds of organizing and cleaning up to do that I needed to do. So it looks like this is all working. Yep, everything's working as it should. So I posted the collection link up there. And Greta is going to begin sharing this beautiful Haptics dress. We are sold out in the 3X. It came out last week, but it is such a beautiful piece, and I hope you guys like it. And I'm going to try to copy and paste the price as well. So
that's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm trying.
So this is a wonderful, wonderful Haptics piece. It does feature one of their new styles, which is a higher waistline and a more fitted top than some of the styles that they have put out in the past. And I really like this look. I think it
move my big old head out of the way.
Yeah. I really like, get your head out the way. I really like this style. It looks a little more tailored through the top, the bust and shoulders. Does feature these wonderful ruffle sleeves, and they are lined. And I really like that new detail they've been adding because it makes those ruffles hang nicer, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is an empire waistline style, so your waist is right below your bust.
I like that.
And then we have 3 tiers, and yes, indeed, it does feature pockets, and all of this on a bright blue with a myriad of shades of pink and green. This just screams summertime fun to me.
I love it. And I love how you paired it with nude shoes. Like I wear my pink wedges because I have a dress with this same print, but the neckline is a round neckline. And I wear my pink shoes. And nude shoes, girls, if you don't have any, you have got to get you some, because
absolutely. Nude shoes, you will be just surprised how versatile they are in your closet, and they are all seasons. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Nude goes with so many different things.
That's right.
I do not do white shoes at all. I do nude shoes. I don't even own a pair of white shoes.
Me
nude
either.
Works in so many different ways. I also have pink wedges too that I like to wear, by the way. Just that probably doesn't surprise anybody, does it?
You know what I was thinking when I had to take a shower because I just felt like gross and grimy is, how do people wear Crocs and not get their feet dirty?
You don't.
Because my feet were disgusting. And I was like,
well, you were also gardening, so.
Yeah, but it's like every time I put them on, it's like.
Oh, I wash mine in the shower, though. After I wear them outside, you know, I got the big shower nozzle that detaches. I just take my Crocs in the shower and I put a little shampoo on them and I scrub them down real good and then prop them up in the corner of the shower and let them dry out. And I don't wash my Crocs. Yes, indeed, I do. Now you know things.
Yeah.
The more you know.
I know. I read some people put them in the dishwasher.
Yeah, I don't really want my shoes in the dishwasher.
It sanitizes it.
I know, but I'll pass.
In some way, I reckon.
Now, let me show you, ladies, the dress length here. This is a midi style. So on me, it comes to my shin. And remember, I'm not super tall. I'm 5'5", 160. But my go-to size is usually a medium. But I need to tell you, this is a large. because the medium in this style tended to pull across my problem area, which is my tummy, because I also have a lot of going on back here too. So we sized up. And if you're built like me and you carry your weight from your waist to your hips, you might want to check out those measurements, because you might want to size up. It didn't look bad, but I just wasn't comfortable in. I felt like it was like a neon sign going, "Here's my tummy, here's my tummy."
Well, it seems like with this new cut in general, and we've mentioned this, that I've sized up too. Like almost everybody has.
Yeah, and our shape is definitely different.
Yeah, because I'm 5'10", and
they're just things, you might
even
want to
though
be
it's
aware
that
of.
soft, buttery material that we love, it's just these cuts are different. And I emailed Haptics. They have not switched to young contemporary sizing. Okay. That's one thing, because I know has some of that apparently. Right.
Well, I also know you sized up because of your back.
Yeah, my back. And
because her back area, even though it's soft and buttery and it will expand, sometimes it doesn't look flattering if it's expanding in the wrong way.
Yeah, we don't want mama's back biscuits.
No. We don't want that. So tell us about this beautiful print you're wearing.
Yeah, so this is the same print made out of that wonderful Bagari knit fabric. Now, I have to say, in this top, I could do a large. I could do the 1X. I prefer the 1X because I like that little bit of length. I get like a little bit of like an inch and a half, and it kind of helps cover up my mommy biscuits here. And we have sizes 1X and 2X left in this for $34.
That is such a beautiful top.
And yeah, and it has those double sleeves like Greta pointed out on her dress. And I just love the elastic here. I just feel like this top is just so feminine and colorful. This is one of my favorite prints. We've had it in the top, that dress, and a dress we had a couple months ago that was like the flutter round neck. That I did the 1X in, and it's one of my favorite dresses.
That top would pair so well with white
capris.
We know that a lot of our girls like white capris, and this would be so pretty with white capris or white shorts. It's great with the light denim. It would be great with some of those colored shorts, those variations that you have. Yeah. So this top is just super versatile.
Yeah, we love playing with colors, if you can't tell. So I haven't seen any comments from YouTube yet. And last week, I think we got 3 or 4 marriage proposals.
Yes, we did. Well,
but yes, maybe because we had such a crummy start with the Michelle technical difficulty issue, not turning on the camera and selecting it to broadcast.
Darn.
Maybe those guys were like, oh, there's nobody here. But yeah, because you guys can only see the comments if I pin them. So Greta and I were just like, I hope you find the love of your life.
Yes, there were
your future.
2 marriage proposals last week, but at least there was nothing obscene.
No, It was just really weird. It's like, that's what these people do, is stalk women's boutiques and want to, Yeah, it's like some people really don't have anything better to do, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. That's interesting.
So I'm going to be modeling the same style. I'm going to step off to the camera here real quick. And I'm trying to do between these little situations where we're both changing to play one of Kim's videos. She's a 2X model. So I'm going to try to bring one up here and hopefully not goof it up. But I did show this new dress last week.
Oh my goodness.
And now, oops, you will get to see her wearing it in the size 2X. So I'm going to change our camera view here. Maybe. But I'm going to pause it. Okay. So we're still here. We're just changing. And yeah, enjoy Kimberly.
Oh my goodness, this is absolutely going to be your top dress for summer. I don't want to take this off. This is an absolutely gorgeous dress. that is that beautiful blousey material in this incredible hot pink with a paisley pattern. It does have that baby doll cut to it with a tiered skirt and big huge pockets. This is so comfortable. It has that beautiful v-neck, a short sleeve. This baby doll cut right here doesn't have any stretch to it, but it is really comfortable, super true to size. I'm in the 2X and I love the way it fits and feels. Again, it is breezy, it moves, it is flirty. You're gonna be able to wear this with sandals or even sneakers. So stinking cute. Hits me right around the knee, and I am 5'5", 5'6". Definitely grab this one before anyone else buys it in your size.
Look at that. I made her some music. She dances around. Yeah. I was trying really hard today. So leave me some comments. How was the sound on that little video? I turned it down. I used the old CapCut and put the title in the music, and
Look at you.
I was trying to be fancy, but you know.
Fancy?
Yeah. So
all right.
Greta is wearing this super fun top. How cute is she? Let me go ahead and put it in the comments because it's adorable.
It really is. I love these fun colors.
Yeah. And that top is $32. We have it available in small, medium, large, and 3X. And I actually sized Greta down to the small because of her situation. You know, she is short from her shoulders to her belly button.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to accommodate for that. And especially with it being a V-neck.
Yes.
We didn't want to have anything I
didn't want the V-neck down to my navel.
Yeah.
And so sizing down really worked out perfectly for me. It is an oversized top, and I didn't lose that look by sizing down, which is always a consideration. But I like the fact that the neckline fits as it should. If we'd have gone with the medium, it would have looked sloppy, not just with the lower neckline, but that also would have made it the opening too wide, and it wouldn't have looked very nicely through the shoulder area. So you always want to think about that, even in an oversized garment. Sometimes sizing down doesn't compromise the silhouette, and sometimes it does. So you kind of have to look at the garment. There is no one size answer, pardon the pun there, for that particular question. But yeah, this is a non-stretchy woven fabric, and the medium gives me plenty of room, and I still have that nice silhouette for that oversized shirt. We have the extended sleeves with a cuff on the end, and we have a hidden seam down the middle. And I just love these vibrant colors. So tell me what you are thinking about the print on here. Love to get some feedback, especially from YouTube. So anybody in our YouTube land, Facebook and YouTube, give us a shout out.
I know one of our friends is watching, but they're not saying anything.
So
I'll give you a hint. Her name starts with a.
Yeah. But she's not a loser. It's not that kind of girl. She's also hanging out above the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah, I heard about your 80-degree weather.
Your nice weather, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love the print on that top. And talking of fun colors, this is one that I like to play with.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
A lot.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking pink shorts.
Yes, absolutely. You could use this shade of pink.
White
pants would be great. And then this is a skirt, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of our Zanana skirts.
Yeah. So, yeah. Lots
Zanana
of fun.
shorts.
Look at those shorts.
Ha ha ha, my
So,
favorite.
yeah, just changes the look completely depending on what you decide to pair.
And I was thinking with our summer Dear Scarlet
Ooh.
collection. These breeches right
And
here.
then that would be a work ensemble.
Yeah, because this color is almost that.
That would be great for work.
And, you know, our friend Connie, she would wear red pants, I bet, or yellow.
Yep. She sure
those
would.
of you
Yellow
that are-
always makes me think of her.
Yes. Yeah, she loved to play with colors like that.
She
Oh,
sure
yeah,
did.
we even have these Dear Scarlet
Look
summer
at that.
bottoms.
That's a great summer color. Yeah. So,
Well, I guess maybe this peels off just a little bit.
but yeah, this one would definitely work. White would be great. And then they could go from the office if you want to have a pair of shorts in your back seat of your car just to throw on after work to run errands, then you're set.
Yeah,
Same
still be all
top, so many
cute.
different ways. And of course, I paired it with my favorite bottom in the summer, a denim skirt.
And Scarlet Royal, those are Dear Scarlet pants, magic pants.
And they are magic.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about them is they have faux pockets. So that kind of annoys me. But other than that, it's like they're leggings, but they look like grown-up pants.
Yeah, they do look like business go to work.
Yeah. So Dear Scarlet's one of our little popular brands.
And they're
have
really
like,
affordable, so you
yeah.
can have several different colors.
I think so. And I like how they have the little.
Yes, and you always
Cut
cut
there.
yours up and make yours capri so you can show off your skinny little ankles. We know.
It's either that or show off my skinny little elbows. What would you rather have?
Well, or you can do it both.
But yeah, I like to cuff mine up. Greta likes the ones that are a little bit longer, but I like the shorter 26 inseam. So this top is cute, and I think there's something crazy going on with this ring light. It just got like really warm in here with the lighting. So, well, I did drop it a few times, but we'll just give it a little break. Yeah, I don't know how many times I've knocked over that big old huge ring light. It's ridiculous. But look at this. It came out on Friday. So we have a blue with the vibrant
top.
Yeah, and I wanted to show it tonight, and I couldn't get my hands on one. Bless my heart. I've been organizing the warehouse. You guys don't even know. Those of you that go to our church right now, I have 4 contractor bags filled with clothes that I'm bringing as soon as I can get somebody to put them in the car, and then take them from the car and bring them into the church house. So you girls can have a free-for-all. I'm thinking, when's our next business meeting? 2 Sundays or something?
Yeah.
Second
It's always
Sunday?
the second Sunday.
Yeah.
That's a great day.
Yeah. So
We'll
free-for-all,
have 'em
bring an Aldi's bag or just a big old bag. Don't cost anything. Just help yourself. So anyway, I love this top, and I am wearing the 1X again. I got that buttery soft material going on, and when I mean butter, this is just so comfortable. And I left on my light denim shorts, which I'll talk about here in a moment. But again, just the colors you can play with. Like, I'm thinking I'm going to wear those blue breeches I was showing. I got some pink ones.
These would be.
Oh, actually, those crazy Judy Blues that I wore last week. Yeah. How cool would this be? I'm like, hello.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, I love that.
I do too. This is cute. We have the measurements for them all, Lori. I have medium and large here. You can always try one on. Greta has plenty of them too. You can try on her britches.
I think she needs smaller than what I have.
Yeah. I wear the medium because I have no behind.
Lori doesn't have a behind.
She almost said something naughty. She's going to punch you in the face.
Yeah, she's going to be bragging about that great climate, that great weather she's in right now.
But yeah, I wear the medium in them because I got skinny legs and no behind. And when I wear the large, they just looked all like baggy and saggy, and it looks like I had a full diaper, you know. It was bad, but this sweet top from Haptics, we got it in all sizes last time I checked a few minutes ago. And it is the same price as the last, which is $32. So again, the color combinations would be awesome. She said, thanks, Greta.
Sorry.
I think it's thank you for letting her try on your
Yes.
jeans.
I will let you try on anything you want to. I'll hook you up, Miss.
Yeah. Or
Miss
you can just
Madam
come
President.
here and
Yes.
okay, so we are sold out of the 3X and the one that I'm wearing. So
All right.
and then I'll talk about these shorts, and then I got to get Greta something to wear. And we'll just have a grand old time. Sorry if it seems like I'm lagging here. I feel like I'm lagging. Did I tell you guys I woke up like at 3 something in the morning?
She's gonna be crashing soon.
It was terrible. I don't know. It was just like I can't stay asleep. And then, when you were sleeping and you're like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom, and you just try to sleep through it, hoping the feeling would go away. And
more than a feeling.
Sorry. Yeah. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just get up and whatever. So I'm walking to the bathroom, and you know what starts playing in my head?
The Hawaii 5-0 thing?
Yeah, what I was doing last week when I was wearing those Hawaiian shirts. I was like, and that just got me jacked up, and I couldn't go back to sleep. I know. It's another one of those bless your heart. So I got up and I was studying stuff on the internet. Oh yeah, these shorts.
Tell us about those shorts.
So we got large, extra large, and 3X left in the ones that I'm wearing. They've been super popular. I think it's because they don't have like crazy holes in them. It's like there's a little bit of distressing in them, but I can't like see my underwear or anything like that. And they have just a little bit. I do have a little bit of something going on back there.
Absolutely.
Growing.
So what size are you wearing?
In these, I'm wearing a large.
Okay.
So I have not sized down in shorts yet. I've lost about 15 pounds or so. So I had to go to a 7 in Judy Blue. But I like to keep this hidden, but we're all ladies here. I have an abnormally huge lower torso for some reason. Don't know why. I don't know. Hormones, maybe. But anyway, so I think with the Judy Blue stretch and everything like that, and that's what I love about Judy Blue. It's like I didn't have to size down to a 7 for forever. They just grow with me, shrink with me. And I joke about that, but it is the
it's truth. Nice when you don't have the saggy feeling at the end of the day.
Yes.
Because I hate that. Not fun.
Because normally before I wore Judy Blues, honestly, that was a problem. They're always falling off my butt and just busting a sag. But these are fantastic, and that great light wash.
You want to bust a move, not a sag.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have tons of Judy Blue shorts, actually. I think we have almost every style. Some of them have sold out, but we still have a good variety in regular and plus size. So check these babies out. Super comfortable. And I'm sitting here thinking too, I love these little pink shorts so much. Those are cute. Oh, I like that shirt on you.
This is a pretty shirt.
That is the model. So I'm going to copy and paste what I have you in up here. But that model.
And this is a dark charcoal gray. And it is asymmetrical. I love the asymmetrical design on the top. You'll notice it's got this diagonal with the ruching. And the sleeves are self-set sleeves, if you'll notice, and they are short. This is a great standalone or a nice basic layering piece. I actually own this one, and it works well. For me, If I'm going to layer and put on a cute little jacket or blazer, I have to be careful that I don't overheat. So I really like having a short sleeve on underneath when I layer, because where we live, it doesn't get super cold. So we very seldom have to like bundle up and stay bundled up inside. But yeah, this is just a nice top. It's also great standalone. I think it would look sharp paired with our white denim capris as well. I've just left on my skirt for time's sake. But if you have some ideas, I think maybe those deep dark red burgundy deer scarlets would look really great with this color too. So, and absolutely with our light leopard jacket, light gray leopard jacket. So yeah, let you see the back.
Yep, and we have one in the blue too. I'm gonna try on here in a little bit, but I'm gonna wear some darker denim, I think, with it.
Yeah, but this is just a nice basic. You know, we like the wild prints and the bright colors and all the florals and plaids and all of that stuff, but you do need some standard basic colors in your wardrobe, some solids. Matter of fact, we have a friend at work and she very seldom wears prints. Almost everything she owns is a solid, and yet she makes it all look so nice and crisp, and it definitely looks put together. Yeah, that's one of our ladies in the front office. So
yeah, and that material is amazing, and I think for $28 you can't really.
And this is the medium that I am wearing, in case you had any questions about that. So I did stick with my regular size.
How do you feel about the stretch?
Oh, super stretchy. Absolutely. Yeah, and it's soft. And it's stretchy, but not clingy. You know, some knit fabrics tend to be clingy, and it's not. So I really like this piece.
Yeah, I haven't even tried one of those on, but I will. And you know how I'm always fussing about the new half size thing?
Yes.
People are doing well. I am wearing a large, extra large. How do you like them peaches? That didn't make no sense, but I'm wearing the bright lavender, and we have all kinds of pretty colors in this double gauze top. So there's just a teeny tiny bit of stretch to it, but it is mineral wash. So let me get in close here.
I just love that finish.
Yep, every single one is going to look different and have a different wash because of the process. So you can see it looks like I have like some bleaching effects going on here. So every piece is unique, and I don't know what color I like more in this. Like I think we have almost every color. So we have on the website a tab that's called Popular Brands and Zanana. You can just click on it and you'll see all Zanana if you're bananas for Zanana. I know I am. They're one of my favorites.
I love that side slit.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the back, the gathers at the yoke. That's just such a nice detail.
Yeah.
So I hope you are focusing. I'm not going to point with my fingernails because I haven't been doing a manicure this summer because I've been gardening. So, but I do hope that you do see these wonderful gathers at the yoke, the drop yoke in the back.
Aren't you a teacher? Shouldn't you have like a pointer or something?
I should.
I mean, look, there's a brush right there.
There you go. Yep. It's okay. Where is my hairbrush? Yes.
I didn't even know I had that brush.
That's another.
She had to go to the car.
Okay. It's good for me to walk.
Yeah.
Toning up.
I remember I brought it with me when we were going to church because somebody's hair looked like a hot mess. But yeah, I like this a lot. And the teal and the turquoise colors are just so pretty too. And I don't know, I just can't get enough of those two colors.
Gauzy fabric, for those of us that are in the southern areas where we have 150% humidity, that gauze is just delightful.
Where it's stinking hot.
Yes.
And 92 humidity.
That was 150% humidity.
150%. How can that even?
I was
You're
thinking
messing.
maybe
I
a
was
little
like-
dramatic.
Yeah, but still, it stinks. All right, let's see if Mr. Light here is going to work properly. Well,
If it works properly, it's visible.
yeah. I don't know. It just looks like there's a warmer ring around it. And you know what stinks is that was one of those wicked expensive ring lights. So I'm just slightly annoyed with that.
You have to be picking it over and throwing it down.
Yeah. But you know, I'm clumsy. I just like bump into all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all are going to see me flex in this. Hope you're ready. I'm working out, using the shovel, carrying around baby chickens. I don't even remember the song I made up this morning that I was singing. Going on a chicken walk. It's something just
Something, like that.
impromptu. I'm trying to get them used to me, but really, I asked if you guys think that chicken is a boy or a girl because I think it might be a rooster.
But it was sold to you as a hen.
Well, the Silkies were not sexed, or I don't know. It was just the box said bantams. So this lady who was a chicken expert picked it up somehow, and if it lifted its feet, it was supposed to be a boy. And
Oh no, you tell by the wings.
But when they're babies, well, they're Silkies. I don't know. But
Now I know with regular other breeds of chickens, I don't know about silkies, but their wing, if it curves in, it's one gender, and if it's straight across when you hold out the wing, it's the other gender.
yeah, I read something like that, but I don't know. They're just so fluffy and
It's hard to tell, I guess.
yeah. So anyway, first world problems. But yeah, you guys tell me if you think that
I think you should ask Kimberly,
what my chicken
the
is.
chicken whisperer.
All right, so this is a fun little haptics top that Greta is wearing in the handkerchief style.
Yeah. Isn't that adorable?
Yeah.
And I love this print. It's so cute and summery. And of course, you've got the sleeveless top, which is a t-shirt material, and then beneath the Empire waist, which is a modified Empire waist, because if you'll notice, we have the start here up under the bust, and then it drops down and is longer at the back, and it kind of helps to accentuate the handkerchief design at the bottom. So it goes down here, and then
I love putting you in those prints.
I'm going to turn around again, and it's nice and flowy. But just check out the silhouette because of the modified Empire waist that we have. We have a contrast not just in the fabrics, but in the textures as well. So the top is smooth, like a t-shirt material, and the bottom is a woven, non-stretchy, and it looks like a quilt piece. It's all one printed fabric, of course, but it does have that quilt look. Makes me think of some of my quilting friends.
Yeah, it makes me think of how it's going to keep us nice and cool since we can eat ice cream outside without it leaking all over us.
That's right. Yeah,
Lord.
I remember your story about the ice cream shop last year, Miss Simmons. I do indeed. So
haters are gonna hate.
Oh, look, it's got a little flounce to it, so it'd blow a little bit in the wind.
It is so cute, and that is a great price for that top. So we have every size but large, and it is $34, and it is considered to be, it has like some terry material up at the top, and then a polyester rayon spandex mix, and the bust is 20 across. So do you feel like that's one of the classic haptic styles? Do you feel like it runs true to size?
It runs true to size. This is a medium and it fits like a medium. Now with the stretch, if you were a cup size or maybe even a little bigger than that than I am, I think you would still do well. I don't think it would look too, definitely 1 cup size up would not look strained or anything.
Yeah. So I think that's a great piece. So we're just trying to show you guys a variety. We just have a lot of haptics tonight. So our box ended up on this grand adventure.
It did indeed.
And the post office, the day they called me, they said pretty much, we don't know where this is. We think it's just lost. Like their missing mail feature wasn't working. So you couldn't even file a missing mail search thing.
It's like Michelle broke USPS.
Yes. Again. And it was just like frustrating because I was trying for like a week just to even do that.
But suddenly it went from Charleston to
Chipley out for delivery.
Boom.
Like as soon as they told me to give up hope, and I was like, oh man, do I need to like reorder this stuff? Blah, blah, blah. And the post office told me to go ahead and file an insurance claim, which is why we tell our customers if they have a return to ship back using USPS, because now they have the option with Ground Advantage, you automatically get $100 in insurance. So they told me since it had been so much time to go ahead and file. And then the next morning, my little shop app goes off, out for delivery. And I'm like, what? That's crazy.
So we do not know the journey. I would be interested to know, or the package, what all it
Yeah, because
saw.
they're supposed to scan. Okay, so I see you Googled up some dad jokes, and I have got to get my drink.
Okay, well, let me tell you, because you all know Michelle has been produce crazy. She's been growing all kind of vegetables this summer. So in that honor, in that vein, pardon the little leaf joke there, vein, I have some produce humor. So here you go. Why should you not tell secrets in the garden? Do you give up?
Why, Greta?
Because the corn has ears and the potatoes have eyes. There you go. Boom, boom. You're welcome. Yeah. There you go.
Amazing.
Yeah. I like that one. You know, Jeremy would appreciate that. I'll have to share that with him. Jeremy is my soon-to-be 13-year-old grandson who won't let me forget that he's soon to be 13.
I think I'm going to have you try this on. We have neither of us tried it on, but I'm going to let you try it on.
It's a mystery.
Top.
Okay. I love that top you're wearing. That's
yes, these have been so popular. Like I'm trying to get some colors we sold out of back in stock because they have just been killing it. So I am in the size large, and I chose this color because I tend to do a lot of pink. And I was kind of like, should I do the orange or the blue? But yeah, the orange is awesome. We did have some 4th of July type jeans, but they didn't stock them very deep this year. But there are some Judy Blues that have like the diamonds down the side, and they are the flare type, similar to the cut you got last year, but they have the rhinestones going down them. So this is acid wash. You get a variety of different things going down here. And this top is so soft. It's made out of that soft material. We got the cuff sleeves going on. Thank you. I know I got like wicked tan. Oh, you guys should have seen Greta earlier. She was out there picking tomatoes down Tomato Alley. She looked like a little girl. Just all bebopping around, picking her little tomatoes. Yeah, because we have 1,
And
2,
abundance.
3, 4,
Now,
maybe
they have
4 or 5 varieties down
And I
Tomato
know
Alley.
like snacking, picking.
Yeah, she was snacking and picking. I would just see her go.
Quality control, right?
Yes, quality control. Yes, and we have to share those chocolate ones because
Yeah. Well, I left them
wanna
all on
know.
the table. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
we'll share.
Yes.
We'll share and see how it goes. But yeah, I love this top, and we got tons of colors. And again, you love
They're
Zanana,
so soft.
popular brands.
Yeah. And it's just a nice little basic piece.
It is, and
that
you know,
mineral wash makes it
oh,
just
look at that.
kind of pop. So
Because
it's not so plain
I
looking.
think I get my elbows from my mama. I actually have a picture of her doing this. It's like the picture of 3 of us kids. And my mom's arm is just there going, oh. But yeah, I'll have to find that.
Got you some more muscles going there.
Yeah, I do. Look at these. Oh, you can tell I put on a new sensor. This stuff with the new Libre 3 is like impossible.
I'll get some glue on, and
it's worse than the other one. But yeah, I just
that
call me Dottie.
well, the other part of that is they don't come off as easy.
No,
But
which I appreciate because the 2 was a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And I was always catching it.
Yeah, that one
on stuff with seat belts. My husband would catch it, trying to give me a hug.
Alaskan.
I found myself ripping it off in my sleep for some reason. I don't know why, if it was like annoying me or something, but yeah, so I don't work for Freestyle Libre or whatever, but I really like the 3 and that I don't have to constantly scan it. Like I just open it and it's been tracking it the whole time. And it was actually cheaper.
Isn't that crazy? I guess technology, is the longer we have technology, seems like the price on things go down.
Yeah, because the 2 is older and I was paying like more than double the price. It was bananas. So how do you feel about the large in that? Because I figured one of us would fit in it.
The large is the size I need. I do not think the medium would be flattering on me at all. I definitely think you would not be able to do this well because there's no stretch, and I think that it might be too much across the shoulders and bust. So the large works out really well. I do love this style with the wide,
I do too.
Elastic, and then I love the little collar.
Looks like you're about to go on a cruise.
I know, like I need to go on a cruise. And then check this out. This is a maxi. It comes down to the to my ankle bone. So, and you've got this really pretty little slit over on the side, and it's just a gradual, like a line. So it goes out. It's a little flowy on the bottom. It definitely,
slit.
Yeah, has cruise vibes going on.
Yeah, I can see you wearing that with your little pink jacket, and that might need to go in the Greta bin.
I mean, really, this would be a great top to, or a great dress to layer, absolutely, because it is sleeveless. And, even though we don't like sleeves in the summertime outside, when you go in a building, we have what Danon calls Alabama wintertime, and it's the air conditioning. It's cold. So, yeah, this would definitely lend itself to pairing with a jacket or cardigan of some sort. I almost always take a denim jacket along with whatever I'm wearing in the summertime to church because yes, you get, they bring the temperature down. And if you think about it, traditionally men, especially if they're wearing shirts and ties and a coat, they're going to need a little more AC than we are, with naked arms and stuff. Even if a lot of men don't wear suits to church anymore, but if they're wearing sleeves and a shirt and tie, they're going to need a little more AC. So, yeah. But anyway, this is a great layering. Would be a great piece to layer with. I'm thinking though, this screams fun summertime. I do have on my nude shoes. I could definitely see putting some other fun colors with this. But yeah, this would be lots of fun for the summertime. It is a woven, non-stretchy fabric. And I'm going to let you see the back again. And the buttons are faux buttons, so they're secure, so no unintentional wardrobe malfunctions there. I also like that even though it is a large, it is not too low on me. Because, we had that conversation. Sometimes a large top on Greta just is too low. So this is not too low, and it's not too big across my shoulders either. And this is my daintier parts are up here, but my shoulders and such. So, yeah. So check out those measurements carefully.
Yes, and that's why we like to show during the live. So I need to get better about like doing the videos and loading them to the site, but I was trying to do it from the lives, and you guys, it takes like hours of work to do all that. And
she needs a life sometimes.
Yeah, and I have like
and she has chickens and garden and all
tomatoes
that stuff too.
and yeah. Am I still here?
Hello.
Sorry, I was trying to copy and paste and I hit something.
It happens.
Yeah, sorry guys, I hit something and I closed the link. I don't even know how I did that.
Oh, and we also have pockets here. I don't think I pointed that out.
Yeah, the pockets are great.
Yeah, the pockets are always a plus.
So, another new cut from Haptics she's wearing, and I'm doing the Haptics Bless Your Heart tier dress in the size large. So this cut isn't terribly new. They just put some bows on it, but it's that classic tiered Haptics dress. I think it's pretty genuinely sized, but I would not say size down because then you might lose some of that silhouette. So Greta would definitely do her medium. Mm-hmm. And look, we got fun tropical leaves going on here with the colors. And those of you that don't like pink, 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 we have oranges and yellow and teal. And there is just a little bit of pink on the bows. So this is a faux bow, faux show. And then we have this one here and the interested little rainbow type border going around it. And super comfortable. I just love the little ruffle sleeves. I can show off my cool, we'll just call her Dottie there. But it is so comfortable and flowy. And I would wear this with nude shoes, blue shoes, orange shoes, whatever you want. And I think this would make a great transitional piece, like from summer to fall, wear it in the summer, wear it in the spring, just with your accessories and your layering pieces, like make it multi-seasonal. That's what I would do. You know what I was thinking earlier?
What were you thinking earlier?
I think I might want a yellow jacket.
Yep, that is the color you don't have. Now, you mean a yellow jacket, not a yellow jacket.
Yeah, I want like
not the insect.
Curious George yellow
but not
jacket.
A yellow jacket like the insect.
Yeah, or maybe like this mustardy yellow, something like that would be cool. I know I never wore yellows until this spring. I was trying something different. So stinking cute. All right. I got another dress for you guys. And this one did come out. This is one of the ones that came out 2 Tuesdays ago, but it was hanging out in North Carolina. But I can share it with you now.
That's right.
And Greta is going to go entertain you.
I will entertain you. Well,
and knock things over.
Yep, and ruin a manicure or pedicure. Maybe not. No, maybe not. Okay. So, one of my all-time favorite dad jokes. Are you ready for this one? It's also a middle schooler joke, and you'll understand when you hear it. So, What did one commode say to the other commode? I give up. The commode said, are you okay? Because you look flushed. Get it? Commode, flushed. You're welcome. You're welcome. There you go. Sorry. Doesn't get much better than that, does it, people? So, where do cows go to on a date?
Where do they go?
To the movies.
Oh, you've told that before.
I know, but it came to mind again. So I could do like Pam Sowell and read them, except I've lost my phone. So anyway, yeah, our data analyst is a mess. And on Wednesday, she does Wisdom Wednesday, and she gives a good piece of advice, a nice saying, something to really make you think. But on Friday, she does Funny Fridays, and she always has a couple of little dad jokes. Sometimes they're science or math related, because those are the best subjects, and they're really lend themselves well to humor.
Oh, of course.
So, but back to fashion. We have a really pretty dress coming up for you guys.
Mm-hmm. And let me go ahead and pull up.
I have a little tickle in my throat. I'm not sick. It's just a tickle.
We have crazy allergy stuff going on. At least I have been. I don't know about you, but it's been stinking annoying. So this dress by Haptics. Let me see what we got here. We have all sizes available. It's $46. So
and check out the hemline when you see this dress.
Mm-hmm. And I'm wearing the large. So
the hemline is really cute and flouncy.
And I'm still barefooted. But it's okay. We're all friends here, right?
That's right.
Except for some of the strangers watching. This dress is super cute. We got little pockets here. There's no elastic here in the waist. Well, just barely any. But you can kind of blouse it. And we got elastic here on the sleeves. It's super cute. Now it is that non-stretch woven material, but just look at how fun
cute
this dress is.
I
Cute
love
and
that
flouncy.
That one is so cute.
Yeah, we had an orange one similar to this cut. The fabric was different, but we have a keyhole here in the back, and it's just really comfortable.
And those are some fun colors.
And I think if I would have done the 1X, like it would have given me a little bit of extra room right here, but I think it would have just been too big in my shoulders and everything. So I looked at the measurements, and again, even though it's non-stretch, it's still stinking cute. And just all the colors, like Greta got me a red jacket, and we have some like dark magentas, pinks, yellows, blues, the greens on that dark navy background. And just look at this cute little skirt piece, how it just falls. Isn't that adorable? Now the orange one that we had, I found one large. I'll get that relisted, but let me come in so you can see the back. I feel so smart when I wear my 0.75 readers.
Don't need readers.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, I get headaches and stuff if I don't. I mean, it sounds silly. Yeah.
Headaches are not your friend.
Yeah. So, with doing all that computer work earlier and frying up my brain.
Your brain to fry.
Yeah. No, we don't. So, I hope you liked this dress. Let me know what you guys think of the cut. This is one of those new cuts that are from Haptics, brand new to us. And I'm sorry now for the 2 technical errors we've encountered tonight. But Michelle is tired. Just say
that's right. She's been up a long time. and I'll just hang out and let's see. Hang on. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. Get it? Little Italian humor there. An impasta. Fake noodle. That's right. So there you go.
So, trying to change as fast as I can and not make myself go.
Okay. Tomorrow is my nephew's wife's birthday. And in honor of that, here's a joke. Why couldn't the pony sing happy birthday?
Why, Greta?
Because she was just a little horse. Get it? Horse, you know? Horse and horse, play on words. You got it? Yeah, there you go. Spelled the same. I mean, spelled different, sound the same.
I sent my uncle a really terrible joke this morning because during my I couldn't sleep issues.
So you sent your uncle a joke?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hang on.
Bursts into flames.
I'll start it over. I'll start it over.
What do you call a duck that bursts into flames? What do you call a duck that bursts?
Oh, that's what I do, guys. When I'm not watching Gardener's World with Monty Don. Do you watch that, Becky? I love it. He's on YouTube. I like watching the YouTube more than, well, Amazon, but BBC, the BritBox is very limited, but I think you would love watching Monty Don. So this dress, I was skeptical that I was going to be able to wear because the brand is High Five, but High Five has sub-brands. So on the tag, it says On the Land. So that is one of their baby brands, kind of like how Andre by Unit has Dear Scarlet. Haptics used to have Sugar Fox, etc. So I wasn't sure about this because High Five is known for being young contemporary sizing. And Greta and I tried some young contemporary sizing. Remember we tried that polka dot dress that was too cute from, was it Do Plus B? I don't even think they're around anymore. Yeah, but it was, we got stuck. It was bad times. Yeah, bad times. Stuck. Yeah. But this dress is gorgeous and it actually has shorts underneath it. So I am wearing the size large. It fits comfortably. We have this great waistband here and adorable little tie straps here, which I like a lot. And I'm digging this orange and purple. That's really pretty. I think go in the Michelle closet. And it's made out of like a wrinkle-free material. Would you say like you hardly had to do anything to it? It feels just like this. I hit it just a little bit, but it came I can't really. Monica's wearing my Dear Scarlet top, but it's right there. But it feels just like that material, and the shorts are, you know, nice and comfortable as well. And they're pretty, you know, they're dress coded. I'm not showing anything. And I like, even if I don't have those built into a garment, I wear them so much. Yes, I do too. I do too, especially at school. Yeah, because, you know, if I fall on my face or something, I don't need to be scaring the world with my behind. But this dress is just gorgeous. And again, me, multi-seasonal. I'm going to wear it in the summer, fall, spring, your mama's house, especially if she makes biscuits. That's what we got to learn to do, Greta. We got to learn how to make Betty Daniels biscuits.
I don't need to eat biscuits, so I don't need to make biscuits.
I know, like how can we be Southern women?
I know. And
Do I even count? I'm growing okra,
That's
even though I'm
right.
from Orlando. But how can we be Southern women if we don't know how to make from scratch biscuits that are good and not like, rocks and weird looking? And I mean, really can't. So, yeah, this is wicked cute. I love this. I can see Lori wearing this too. And again, the large. I am just so surprised at how generously sized this is. If I put on the medium, I would lose the silhouette effect here with the sleeves. Isn't that pretty?
That is pretty.
So I wouldn't even try to size down. This is how it's supposed to fit. And again, it's High Five. It's one of their baby brands. And I was worried about them being that young contemporary sizing, but I looked at the measurements and I was like, well, let's just see about that. And we have some comfy leggings. You want to show leggings, Greta?
I can do that.
Okay, they are probably on my bed still. There's green and there's olive. We got those Anana premium cotton leggings. And those are awesome. Oh yeah, I know I had something else. Kind of got misplaced. Well,
Oh wait, is that?
yeah,
olive?
that's them.
Yep.
It should be black ones and all.
Yep.
So you can put them on with a fun little I don't know, a little comfy shirt if you want. And I'm going to change into this. Maybe. Let me make sure it's my size. Typically do a 1X in the rompers just because, well, with Haptics, because I have such a long torso. And if I did anything other than that, it would be not good times. You guys would, well, we know camels are not popular anymore, and neither are their toes. So I'm starting to think this is a 2X. Can't find the size tag. Got this all discombobulated on the hanger. Nope, it's my 1X. So Greta is putting on some leggings. I'm going to go through this on.
Put on the olive one, so that's what I got on, unless you have something.
No, that's fine.
So I'm just gonna pick out a shirt from in here.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll show you my black shirts in there.
Oh, yeah. We got it here. Let me grab it. I'll grab it. No, I forgot all about showing that top. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome, friend. All right, so I don't want to leave you guys hanging, but I gotta fix myself. At least I got clothes on,
Yes.
but my belt's all a hot mess. And Greta is putting on some of the most comfortable soft leggings in the whole wide world. And what I like about these is that they come small, medium, large, extra large. No half sizes. We have the ones with the half sizes too, but I just feel more comfortable because I think the large, extra large on me, you know, saggy big diaper baby situation going on.
Don't want that.
Yeah, so do I look like I'm ready to go have some fun or what? So we have every size in this. Live for Today romper. It's $44, but we are sold out of the size large. And because of my height, I am wearing the 1X because actually that's where all my height is in my torso. It sounds weird, right? So I'm long from, there's the bottom of my hip. Here's the top of my hip. So all my height, my 5'10" is right here. So I think this is just so stinking cute. And even though it's a non-stretch woven fabric, like I got plenty of movement going on here. I like that this does not open up. So you don't have anything to worry about there popping out, giving a free show. You can tie your little bow in the front. I like to oftentimes, if you don't have a waist like me, and our regulars, you hear this quite often, just tie it to the side and it will look super cute. We really should work on that making biscuits thing though, Greta.
Yeah, you probably have a valid point.
I bet your mama can make some good
We
biscuits.
used to bake biscuits. It doesn't do that a whole lot anymore.
So with this romper, look at how wide these shorts are. It makes it almost look like you're wearing a little dress.
Yeah. Mini dress.
Yeah, this is super cute. Like, I want to go somewhere fun and tropical. I guess Panama can count, right? You got beautiful blue.
Yep.
Ocean water.
Yep.
Why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
People
this is
come all over
gorgeous.
the country for that beach.
Yeah. Yeah, big time. You know, it's crazy like the amount of traffic that's being redirected here because of it. So, oh yeah, I gotta point out a few other things. So no closure in the back. Little belt loops. I tied mine in the front. You can do it in the back. And it's just
We
precious.
always like to opt for that off-center tie in the front.
Mhm. Yeah, some people can pull it off well. I do not most of the time. So Greta is going to share with us these buttery soft leggings.
They are super, super, super soft. Yeah, they're pretty amazing. So and I am wearing the olive, and I left on my Republican panties under them. So they're a little bunched up right here. Sorry about that.
She didn't know she's going to be wearing
Yeah.
leggings tonight.
Yeah.
I did it again.
Yes.
I guess there's some shortcut on the keyboard that I'm hitting
Accidentally.
when
of
I'm
course.
trying to copy and paste.
So, but yeah, these Zanana leggings are super soft, and they do have a line on the side, so they're not just completely devoid of anything. I always like little racing lines on the side of them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if you can really see that, but makes them look a little more like pants, I think, rather than an undergarment or something that you wouldn't wear out of the house. But I will go ahead. I wouldn't be showing my buttocks to anybody but you guys. You know, this is the large, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they do have a nice wide waistband,
which I love.
I love it because otherwise it rolls up and winds up underneath where you don't want it. But yeah, nice
Mhm.
wide waistband, super comfortable.
Especially for those of us that don't have a behind.
Yeah, because if you don't have a bottom, then they start sliding down. And if you do have a bottom, you definitely want to make sure things stay up. Either way, that wide waistband is definitely your friend, girls. So it's probably like a 4-inch waistband there.
Yeah,
to show you that.
And we have 2 different types right now. We have the premium, and then there's microfiber. So these are premium microfiber, and then there's the microfibers. The microfibers do the small, medium, half sizes, and large, extra large. These go straight small through extra large. So we have this in black, which has been flying.
Because basic black, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, dark olive. There's brown. I want to say dark brush. I was putting them in this morning. They all kind of ran together, but we got a good assortment of colors in both of them, and we have black in both styles. So this is the classic premium microfiber from Zanana that everybody's familiar with and loves. And they're just super comfortable.
Very.
Everybody loves it.
So, yeah, super comfortable, very versatile. And I have a closet full of things that I could wear with these, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
you probably
I told
do
myself
too.
I was going to stop buying leggings. Those are the exception.
Okay.
Because when it's chilly, like right now, I don't need to wear leggings, but when it's kind of like nippy and.
Well, and what I like to do, and this is one of the ways I get a little more wear out of a lot of my clothes. So a dress that I might wear in the fall or spring, summer with bare legs. I like to naked legs. I like to throw on leggings with that dress, and instead of wearing sandals, wear boots. And you're probably thinking that sounds weird, but you'd be surprised when you start looking at your closet. You know, nowadays the colors are so fluid about what color is fall color or what color is, a winter color. That's so fluid nowadays. You can very often take a dress. I have several dresses that I can wear multi-seasons depending on the accessories, whether or not I do leggings and boots or sandals and a jacket. So think along those lines, and you really get a lot more bang for your buck out of your wardrobe dollars, or that's what I find anyway. So so check that out. That might work for you as well.
Because, back in the broke days.
You just had to make it work. Been there too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Greta, tell us about this wonderful airflow top that we brought back for the second summer.
Yeah, this top is absolutely fantastic. It is that wonderful airflow, and which means it allows some ventilation.
Yeah.
So it helps on those hot summer days. This particular style features a V-neck, and then we have these 3/4 length sleeves that do have a loose cuff right at the elbow, and it is a high-low hemline, super fun. And I really like this little kick pleat detail right at the bottom of the V neckline.
Me too.
And this is one of those small medium sizes. I was just double checking to make sure I was accurate. So it is a small medium, so keep that in mind. It is longer in the back. That was the floor. That was my foot squeaking on the floor, by the way, just so there's clarification there.
She always blames the squeaky floor.
But it's just such a great silhouette. So it kind of has that cropped look because it's so wide, but it's not really super short in the front. And this is a fun top. Paired with denim, your favorite pencil skirt, your dress pants.
Yeah, I'm glad Zanana brought it back, because some things, when they have it, it's gone. It's gone
forever, and it doesn't come back.
Yeah.
They also have some different color options. This is, of course, basic black, which you know I'm a fan of, but there are some other color options available.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just put the links right here since I got it. We have blue gray, and then we have the lavender, which I'm thinking needs to go in Michelle's closet. And I want to get the olive again. The olive was, I've been wearing that quite a bit when I need to look like a grown-up.
There you go. Because sometimes you just have to look like a grown-up.
Yeah, I wear them with some like black denim or whatnot. And look grown up.
I love olive and black, in case you didn't notice that.
Put on my glasses, look all smart.
And then you're ready for the business meeting.
Yeah. I can dress up nice, you guys, and look like a for real grown up. All right, so airflow for the win.
Absolutely.
I can actually wear the large, extra large in that because it has such a nice, generous silhouette and things are covered that I want covered.
With your tag.
Yeah. I just threw on a top, you guys. This goes with my Dear Scarlett set this top, but I wanted to showcase these super comfortable shorts. They're my favorite.
Are luscious.
So we got a restock on the black. They have this cute little lettuce hem, a tall waistband. Mine I didn't put myself together very well, but yeah, these are great. So I'm going to bring up the navy ones up close so you can see them. These are just comfortable wear around the house. I wear them as jammies or to the beach even, but I like that ruching there. And we both wear the large in them. And I don't feel like I probably have mine pulled up too high. I'm like an old man. I'm always pulling things up. Like this morning, I didn't even realize that I was talking to my daughter. And I was like this. I had on a Van Halen shirt, you guys, like a pink one, of course. And I was walking around my like whatever shorts I had on. And I was like, so Sophie, can you like do the dishes and everything before Gia comes over?
And she's like, gee, Mom.
You're a hot mess, Mommy. It's like, yes, I know. We know this. But yeah, so if you don't wear your pants like an old man, you still get good.
There you go.
But yeah, they're super, super soft and comfortable, and they're just one of my go-tos. I remember when we used to get these for such a great wholesale price, but everything in the world is just gone up some.
Milk and eggs and everything else.
I know. It's crazy. Thank you. I don't know if she's talking to you or to me. Was that at Greta or Michelle?
It was to Michelle. I mean, to Greta.
Yeah, it was to Greta.
Yeah, you like this one? Looks like a Lori kind of top.
Yeah, this is part of like a set that I call them fancy pajamas. All right, guys. Well, it is bedtime for Bonzo. Sorry that I had. Oh, she was talking about me.
Oh,
Yep. I even got matching pants, girlfriend, that look just like this. That might be a little too much, but now I feel all sassy and frassy.
Yeah, she's sassy, all right. The chicken lady.
Well, friends, I can't believe I made it this late. I'm tired. I'm sorry I accidentally closed the window and had technical difficulties. Just tired, but we're taking 2 weeks off from live streaming. Shipping's still going to happen and all that. We're just
still shopping. Shopping's great. We're just going to not do the live for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And have a little playtime.
Yeah, we're going to have playtime. Big playtime. Don't know what we're doing yet. I think we're going somewhere magical to eat fancy pizza.
That's part of playtime. Yes.
Where'd you say it was? Pensacola?
In Pensacola.
So it's like 2 hours from us.
Yeah.
We're going on a 2-hour adventure to eat magical pizza.
There you go.
That's no crazier than me wanting to go to New Orleans for my birthday to eat food.
There you go. True.
Yeah. And then get 2 phones stolen while you're there. Yeah. That was my 40th, wasn't it? When I turned 40.
Yep.
All right. Well, good night, friends.
Good night.
God bless.
Be safe.
Thanks
Have a safe 4th of July.
and stuff. Bye.
Bye.
I was trying to say God bless and
Did I mess you up?
yeah.
Oh, you're pretty messed up anyway.
Gee, thanks,
Bless
friend.
your heart.